Yeah, people, welcome back. You're doing a Nicardo Media House out here again. UEFA Champions League review, man. Whole lot of stupidness, referee decisions, Rashford red card. A few teams have qualified, for the run of 16 of the UEFA Champions League. Inter Milan, not Real Sociedad, Inter Milan, Real Madrid, and Bayern Munich have qualified. And this is the first time I have seen a team in second position qualify for the run of 16 with two games to play. Why, they have already played Salzburg. Salzburg is the only team that's behind Inter Milan and 3 points. Benfica is in last position yet to get off the mark. But because of the game breaker between both teams, Salzburg and Inter Milan, Inter Milan have gotten the best of them in both ties, in Italy and in Austria. So yeah, they are true, but people comment and tell me like what you think, about that Marcus Rashford even red card. Is it a red card for Marcus Rashford? I don't know. It's been happening since the season started. And that I to be honest that penalty kick that United got, it's not a handball, but it's the laws of the game, and that's how they've been doing, and they're really consistent with it. So the moment they hit the ball in European football, it's a hand, But yeah, bless up to everyone, keep that's supporting the videos and stuff like that. I can't believe, man, the game is going computerized. The game have been referring by computer. We need footballing people in the VAR room, cause you could see that Marcus Rashford just only step across like this to shield the ball, try to get a little balance, but they said it's a red card. They were talking about, oh, his foot went into the Copenhagen, player. Is went to his ankle and all of that. But Group A, man, Group A, United have a shock defeat in Denmark in Copenhagen, 4-3. They can see two goals in the last 10 minutes. Shocking defending, from Dalot for that equalizing goal. And, what the hell Maguire and, his other peers doing in the box, for the player to get that second, that fourth goal and go on and win the game for Copenhagen. Copenhagen team have been showing a lot of character in Group A. They went ahead, in Galatasaray, and Galatasaray came back and draw the game. Um, they played well against Bayern, leading. Bayern came back and win the game. They were leading at Old Trafford. United came back and win the game. So, this team is showing out a character that they can fight with the big boys, and they rally back and came back, with 10 Man United, and they won the game. Kudos to them. United, is in woeful position, and as United is in last position and 3 points. Bayern Munich is all true. But United next two games is away to Galatasaray, and that game going to be a massive game, for United, especially Galatasaray between those teams. But Copenhagen will travel to Bayern next game. So I would see, probably Bayern Munich, taking 3 points, but you just never know about this Copenhagen team. They show not the characters, but where we can go from here, it's Ten Hag is really under pressure. He's really under pressure, to be honest. He's really under pressure. But the other game in Group A, Galatasaray, versus Bayern Munich in Germany. Galatasaray was a better team for me. Through I think 3 quarter of this game until Hurricane scored that goal. But just before that, Icardi got that goal and they waved it off offside, and I think even Hurricane goal it scored, but they call it offside and they review it and they initially gave it. But at the end of the day, such is life. Hurricane, that's his 19th goal of the season. I think that's his 32 goals involvement, in the competition so far since he have arrived at Bayern Munich. This man is playing really good. He's playing really good. It's a really good game, but you know, um, they pulled back one, but in the end, I think in the 93rd minute, Galatasaray, but that was a little bit too late. They decided to take the opportunity a little bit too late in the game, and Bayern Munich won the game, and Bayern Munich are through. But we're going to move on, from Group A, and we're going to talk about Arsenal game against Sevilla. Arsenal is in full control of that group. To be honest, they are really in full control. Arsenal is in first position at 9 points. PSV is in second and 5 points. Lens in third position and 5 points. Sevilla, yet to win a game in the group. Is on 2 points. Sevilla coach is on the fire right now. Diego Alonso is yet to win a Champions League game. He only win 1 in 6 games. So far his tenure at Sevilla. His only win came against a sixth division team in the Copa del Rey. But the Gunners, they have some pretty poor record against Spanish opposition in the group stage. They before this game they have played 3 games out of 11 against Spanish team in the group stage, and they never won yet before. But such is life. They won today and they show character. But you have to give thanks. Trossard and Bukayo Saka, the man and farm. For them they won the game 2-0, and the other two teams in the group, Lens, versus PSV, that game, Lens versus PSV, PSV won that game, but I just feel like PSV could have, taken the opportunity. I think one time, El Chucky Lozano got away, and he easily could have slipped the ball to I think what's his name? I think his name is Bakayoko, and he decided to pull the trigger by himself, but he didn't score. But Arsenal, as I said, is in full control of this game. But Luke De Jong, the man who scored, for the Dutch team at his 17 goal of the season so far. For the captain, he's very experienced. But the next set of games, match day 5, PSV is going to play Sevilla away and then home to Arsenal. Lens next game is away to Arsenal and then home to Sevilla. So this group is wide open. This group is really wide open. Even Lens is in fourth position and 2 points still can go through. So let's see what they can do. But Group C, going to move on to Group C. Napoli beat Union Berlin. No, my bad. Napoli drew against Union Berlin. This is Union Berlin first points in 12 straight games. They have lost their 12 straight games, in all competition this season. The last win came against, Darmstadt in the Bundesliga in, I think, August 28th. That was their last win, after their campaign. And, I think, Union Berlin could have easily, got a better result, especially in the second half, as this is a team, been playing all their football in the second half, but they just can't manage to get over the line whenever they play, but they got a positive result, and you could see what it means. You could see what it means for the fans. But we're going to move on to Real Madrid. Real Madrid play Braga. Real Madrid easy win today for Real Madrid. As Vinicius, Rodrigo, and Brahim Diaz, and show for the Spanish Giants as they won 3-0. I think Lunin, the Real Madrid goalkeeper, have saved a penalty. Initially Vasquez was tugging that shirt from the Braga player and he gave away, that. But Real Madrid have never lost to us a Portuguese opposition since the first UEFA Champions League in 1992. So and the record is still stand. But that goal between Vinny and Rodrigo link up, Rodrigo scored that nice good link over the keeper head, as these two, back probably a couple of years ago, people could say, Real Madrid team is getting a little bit old, stale, slow, but these players are bringing on more energy. The younger players, Valverde, Bellingham, Vinny, Rodrigo, you could name even Brahim Diaz, who is sitting on the bench, but this Real Madrid team is very youthful, so they're going to be a one to reckon coming up in the round of 16 as they qualify. We're going to move on, to Group D. Group D, the last set of game for the week, for the day. My bad. Real Sociedad, they beat Benfica 3-1. Benfica, they poor. Benfica is playing poor this season, with the likes of Di Maria, all these players. For them, this Benfica team haven't win a game. They lost all 4 games of the group stage so far. They concede 7 goals. They only scored 1. That's really crazy. They only scored 1 goal in the UEFA Champions League. That's poor, but they're 3 points away in the Portuguese league, behind Sporting Lisbon. I think they're on 25 and Sporting is on 28. So but this group, Inter Milan, have beaten Salzburg 1-0 away in Austria. Goal by Lautaro Martinez. It was initially a penalty kick, and I think Salzburg, lost only 1 game. After they played 7 games at home against Italian club and only lost 1 time before this game now. So they played 8 and lost 2. But they have a really good record, but I think most of those games are in the Europa League. but this is a big league, but Benfica, man, I just can't believe Benfica, today, Benfica is really poor, as they have Carboal, Silva, Di Maria, Joao Mario, Luis, Neves, Arsene, Morata, Otamendi. They have so much players. They have so many players, and they just can't get the job done. They just can't get the job done. I don't know what the hell is going on with Benfica, man. But this is like a little quick snap, it's daylight is going down really quick, but this is what happened today in the UEFA Champions League. This is the Nicardo Media House. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate the love and support you guys been giving me. Check out the match day vlog, first match day vlog of this channel. It will be Reggae Boys versus Guatemala. That game is on Saturday in New York, Harrison, New Jersey, in Red Bull Stadium. Think 7 o'clock game. Who can be there, go and support the Reggae. But it's an unofficial friendly game, so it's not like an official. The other week, I think they played Canada. They played Canada the 17th at the office in Kingston, Jamaica, and then the 21st is a return leg, after CONCACAF Nation League quarterfinal. Anyone win that game will qualify for the Copa America in America next season with all the big boys from South America. Salute, peace out, Nicardo Media House, much love and respect.